Alright guys, you're joining us down at Cologne Gamescom 2009, and I'm lucky enough to be joined by Tim Jones, who is the project lead for Aliens vs Predator. Now Tim, I've just seen the demo that you're showing in Cologne, which is the Alien gameplay. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, indeed. I mean, as you probably know, the game is focused on having three very different perspectives, and the Alien gameplay side of things, which is probably the weirdest of all of them, in that as the player you can crawl on all the surfaces in the environment and hide out in the dark, lurk around, seeking your prey, and trying to find hosts for harvesting in order to boost the numbers in the hive. So, I mean, it's a real mix of like vulnerability and power, as you've seen in the movies. Like, you know, you fire a pulse rifle at an alien, it will go down. But if you're up close and personal with an alien, then you're not going to fare so well. So, yeah, I mean, we're focusing on, you know, quite a lot of stealth type gameplay where you are lurking in the dark, being that scary monster. But for the alien it's very different because you don't have any guns, you've just got your claws, your teeth, your tail. We put quite a lot of effort into focusing on the melee combat in the game, which is obviously important for the Predator as well, because he's got his iconic wrist blades. So we've got a system where, you know, we've got lighter, fast attacks that you can carry out, but heavy attacks that take longer to do. But if you string enough of them together in the right moment, if you catch someone from behind, then you can stealth kill them really quickly. And if you're good enough taking them on from the front, then you'll get a pretty gruesome kill move where you might do something like spear them to the chest with your tail, or punch a hole in their head with your inner jaws, which it's a good way of getting your health back as well.
A lot of people will remember the original game, which I think was about 10 years ago now.
Yeah, it came out in 1999 now.
But a lot's changed since then. The technology's improved. You can now the alien seems to be able to get into vents a lot quicker and easier, and the geometry of the levels has become more complex.
Yeah, indeed. I mean, back in 1999, it was still a challenge then to get the alien crawling all over the place, but the level geometry was that much simpler. And now, you know, we have to detail everything up with all the pipes and wiring and that's quite a challenge for the player to get around. So we've put a lot of effort into making it as intuitive as possible, smoothing out that experience and allowing you to jump from point to point, use your focus mode to highlight points of interest in the environment, like vents and ducts that you can then just duck into or leap from across a room into at the push of a button, which hopefully people will really enjoy that sense of, you know, empowerment and agility that it really delivers.
Finally, can you give us just a bit of a hint as to what we can expect from the multiplayer game as well?
Well, we've just announced that we're doing a full 18-player online multiplayer for all three formats, for PC, Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3. It'll feature a variety of game modes with both three-way and two-way species matches. And in addition to that, we've also got a Survivor game mode, as we call it, which is a four-player online co-op where you can play as up to 4 colonial marines in a point defense mode where you have to survive for as long as you can against essentially never-ending waves of oncoming AI-controlled aliens, which is quite a blast.
Okay. Tell us what formats is the game out, and when can we expect it?
The game is out on PC, Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3, and it's coming out in February 2010.
Great stuff. Thank you very much for your time, Tim. You can find out more about Alien vs Predator as well as all the stuff that's going on here in Cologne on GameSpot.com.